So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and maybe good night. Wherever this presentation, broadcast may be catching up with you again, as usual. Today, in furtherance and continuation of our discussion on mud whispering, um, compressed earth brake technology, I decided to step back into 2013 and just look at a work I did. That was early days in what I call the alternative composite compressed earth brake (ACCEB). I was privileged to receive a grant from the Educational Trust Fund in Nigeria to conduct work on this. What then I was so excited to call a novel introduction, a novel brick, a novel alternative of the brick into the brick family. Unfortunately, it's a long story. Um, I carried out the research, had the privilege of going all the way to Cate in Grenoble. In pursuance of this uh, research, not too much came out of it. Sad to say that I submitted the report. In fact, the report wasn't collected, or the calls for the submission of the report wasn't made to almost about 1 year or 2 years after I'd finished and submitted what was then my results. But I would like you to take a watch at a series of slides I prepared relating to this uh, experiment or research. Um, Back then, that was 2013. Today, this aspect of the research or this many variants of this research have tripled, quadrupled, and people have done quite a lot of work on uh, things related to this. In fact, I have a friend who is not even in the construction industry or a professional, but just as an interest, he has gone into making bricks from plastic and sand. But I mean, like I said, this is this is not new now. Probably back in 2013 it was like novel to me, but he has since moved on. I can't claim any propriety. I can't make any propriety claims to it. But that was my thinking back in 2013, and it has moved on to so many things today. But just watch, go through the slides, and at the end of it, let me have your thoughts. Yeah. What do you think? For Nigerians, let me relate. We have a serious issue of waste disposal, particularly the plastic packaging that many of our everyday life revolves around. The most popular, as you saw in the slides, is the um, portable drinking water, which is packaged in small, I think 50 milliliter, 50 milliliter packages. It's a real issue. Disposal of it, it's a very very serious concern. And so that's one of the things I looked at. I also looked at disposal of construction site waste, particularly the terrazzo slurry. after the process of making terrazzo floors, it's most of the time it's poured. It's just allowed to go, flow through the environment, and without any concern as to what happens to it. Broken tile, so many things. But like I said, there are many individuals, companies, organizations, researchers who have explored this option of how to address the disposal of these things, or how to address where these things end up eventually. So I'd like to hear your thoughts. I'd like to hear your thoughts, particularly about the what I call the pure water sachet waste disposal attempt, or yeah. So let me just have your thoughts, and see you around the next presentation. Thank you.